Hello everyone, WiseGamer here, and we are back with another indie gameplay. We're playing Bit Trip Runner one last time to try to beat this final boss. I've kind of taken a break from the game, kind of come back into it now for the first time. Didn't do any warm-ups or anything, so hopefully that doesn't bite us in the butt, but I'm going to give myself 10 minutes to try to beat this boss. And if I don't beat him in the 10 minutes, then I apologize for wasting your time. Oh, and I should have fell down there, I forgot. But if I don't beat him in the first 10 minutes, then yeah, we're just gonna call it quits. So, this series isn't really about necessarily beating the games that we're playing, it's just more of, basically a look at some different indie games and getting some more gameplay in there for the different ones that are out there. So, there's a lot of games that deserve some gameplays that don't get as much footage, and there's one that I'm actually getting ready to do an indie game preview on that'll be premiering, let's see, in relation to this, it'll be premiering yesterday, I believe, which is kind of funny, the Soul Zero one. I actually recorded this first before the preview, but Soul Zero is a really fun game, and definitely check out the preview if you didn't do that yesterday. Like, really fun game. I was just playing it to test drive it some, just to make sure everything was going to work right with the recording software, and like, boy, like, I can't even tell you, I had so much fun playing it. I was really addicted to it, and it's a really hard game too. It's really challenging, but enough about that though. So with Bit Trip Runner, as you guys know with the last two episodes, basically this boss is extremely difficult. At least he was for me. This is the part that's really crazy, with the UFO shooting out of his head. And, I gotta concentrate. Okay. Oh, why did I jump into that? Damn it. Okay, well the good news is we got to that UFO portion, like, really quickly. We're not even at 2 minutes yet. We're just about to hit 2 minutes. Well, technically with my intro, that's probably at 2 minutes now. Should be right now. Yeah, I mean, Bit Trip Runner's like a love-hate relationship with me. If I get through this boss, I don't know, we might make one more episode, because, I mean, the levels are fun to play. It's just not fun watching the same thing over and over again, so, indie gameplay is basically a series where I get to play and test drive a bunch of different indie games, a little bit more than just in the indie game preview, which is just kind of a snippet. We try to keep those about 10 minutes on average. Some of them get a little bit longer, as you have seen in the past, where they get closer to like 15 or 20 minutes even sometimes. But I want to make those a little bit shorter videos just to get some exposure for the dev, but if I really like the game, then I'm going to keep playing it. So, oh, damn it, I knew that was coming. Yeah, so like Soul Zero is something that I might actually make my next indie gameplay on. I might play like through a whole planet or something like that. I'm also checking out a game called RimWorld, which is really cool. It's it hit its Kickstarter goal already. Pretty crazy game. Like, it's kind of like a mix of Dwarf Fortress with some other RTS stuff in a way. It reminds me a little bit of Soul Zero actually. It's just like, it's hard to describe, I guess, but it's a pretty cool, like, top-down RTS type game where you're you're on a planet and you're kind of like colonizing it and making it more livable for others to come and stuff like that too. And it's pretty cool. I don't know. It's inspired by Serenity. If you ever saw Serenity or Firefly, I hit kick. Why didn't it kick? Yeah, if you ever saw Serenity or Firefly, it's inspired by that heavily. Like I said, Dwarf Fortress and a few other things too, and it's really a cool looking game. So I figured, I'll play one more try at Bit Trip Runner here, and if it doesn't work, then we're gonna stop. So let's see. Other than that, what else do I have to play? I also have Craft the World, which I haven't played that yet. Craft the World is on Steam Greenlight and I think Early Access too. I'm trying to remember. I'm pretty sure I got it off of Early Access. And game looks really cool. It's, again, kind of inspired by Dwarf Fortress, Terraria, all the Terraria spin-offs and everything too, of course, which in that turn, Terraria was kind of a spin-off of a Minecraft and the side-scrolling aspect of it, so yeah, it's just kind of a spin-off of all of that stuff together, and it's a pretty cool looking game too, so I'm going to try that one out. A little bit better graphics than Terraria. Instead of being like pixel art, it's, a little bit more detailed. Man, why do I keep falling in there just randomly? So other than that though, guys, there is a giveaway going on. A little bit more time left. That giveaway ends April 29th at 11:59 p.m. or midnight on April 30th if you want to say that. But basically, April 30th is the cutoff date, and at like 9 o'clock on April 30th, I'm going to announce all the winners. That contest is for 25 keys. or one of 25 keys, I should say, on Desura for a game called Super Distro versus Galaximo's Army, which is a really cool game from Kitata Studios. The developer was lucky enough, or was nice enough, I should say, to interview with me, and then he actually gave me 25 keys to hand out as well, which is really, really cool. Well, technically 26 keys, because I took one myself, and then I have 25 to give out. So all you guys have to do is just comment on that video. I suggest you subscribe to me as well, just so you can see the winners, which is, again, going to be on April 30th, the announcement. Whew, I got really close to getting hit, sorry. Okay, what are you doing? Alright, back to the UFO part. Yeah, so April 30th, I'll announce all the winners, so make sure you go check out that video where I'm announcing the giveaway, and then just comment below, and then, like I said, subscribe if you haven't already. That was frustrating. Subscribe if you haven't already, and you know, make sure you see the winning video too, just so you don't miss it in your feed. The only requirement, though, is to leave a comment. There was a Twitter contest going on as well, but that's already over. That was just for that day. I was tweeting out random codes, courtesy of Puppy Games, for some pretty cool games. I also have those games in my Steam library, so we might be playing some of those in the future as a little tribute back to them. They really just emailed me randomly and said, here you go, here's some keys. Happy Easter. So that was kind of crazy. So speaking of Easter, if you guys celebrate Easter, I know where it's been a couple weeks now, but you know, what did you guys do all of April, I guess, or you know, what did you guys do for Easter? Did you guys get a little bit of spring break, time away from school? For those in the other half of the hemisphere, how is it going into winter time, or I should say autumn and then winter time? I know we're going in tail into spring, starting to get into a little bit hotter here in California. I was talking to someone about it, actually. Sorry, I got that Steam pop-up in the bottom right there where someone's playing Terraria, and that distracted me. But yeah, it's starting to get a little bit warmer here in California. You know, good old sunny California. Where I live at specifically, it never gets too cold or too hot, really, for my taste buds. But I mean, I've lived in like the desert part of Arizona before and stuff like that too. I've also lived in the snow back east on the eastern portion of the United States before, so I'm kind of used to different climates and everything too. So pretty fun. So this boss is not that hard. It's just the fact that like you have to be perfect on your timing because he drops stuff like right in front of you, you know, or when those oh my god, I knew I was gonna do that. My keys, well, not that my keyboard's slippery, my hand slipped on my keyboard, I should say. Yeah, when he drops stuff right in front of you, especially with like those UFOs coming at you, like it's really hard to react in time. Okay, here we go again. Probably got 2 more attempts left. Hidden 8-minute mark on it, and like I said, I want to keep this under 10, so we're gonna have the outro and everything too, so probably gonna make like 1 more attempt after this if we fail, depending on how far we get into it each one, because of course that takes up more time if I get further into it. We'll see here. Okay, this part's pretty easy, as long as I remember to jump. This one's cool. Okay. Check. Yep, got that part. Oh my gosh. Oh, I jumped just a little too early. Reacted a little too soon. This guy is very, very difficult. I wish there was a way to skip the level, like a pity thing where like, hey, you know, I got to the final level, I just couldn't beat it. Can I go to zone 2 now? Or anything, like, I don't know. It's the game, you know, the game's a good game and everything too, and it's probably just because I suck really bad at it. But I mean, the game shouldn't be super easy, it's just, I'm on easy mode and I can't even beat this boss. That's like really sad. I'm really, what I feel a pretty decent overall gamer, but the 2 like genres that I suck at the most would probably be racing games and games like this where it's like precision timing and jumping. It's not so much, like I'm good at like Rock Band, or I'm pretty good at Rock Band and Guitar Hero. I can play on expert on the different instruments and stuff like that, except for drums, because that's just insane. Like you have to be like a professional drummer almost to play on expert on drums. But yeah, I can play expert on, you know, guitar, bass, and everything. Even on the piano for like the latest Guitar Hero. I hit the key. Oh my god. Or not Guitar Hero, I should say Rock Band 3, when they threw the keyboard. Like, I can play expert on that. I play instruments in real life, actually. But when it comes to, like, precision timing for this game and things like you saw in, like, Land of Ice, where I was trying to jump up platforms and I just kept failing and failing and failing. Like, I'm just not good at those, like, precision jumps, where it's, like, a very, very super specific time with, like, no, no leeway whatsoever. Like those double jump things that I was doing over these 2 rocks, you'll get another one in a second here. After I kill this guy, there's another double jump thing coming up here with 2 rocks that fall down. Like, I don't know, it's like you have to like tap space sometimes to get a little baby jump. Here's a double jump. And it's like you have to wait so long to jump, but at the same time if you wait too long you're screwed. Okay. Whew. Sorry about that, you heard the inflection in my voice, I'm sure. Okay, here's the other side coming down. Now we're back to the UFOs. This will be our last attempt because I wasn't watching the timer. And we passed 10 minutes for sure, so... If we beat this, we're doing another episode. If we don't... Oh my god. If we don't beat it, then we're not doing any more episodes. So far, so good. Okay, come on. What was I supposed to do? What the heck was that? He came down on top of me. Oh, guys, okay. I am at a loss right here, so I don't even know what I was supposed to do in that case. The guy was right on top of me. It's not like your character runs side to side. He was literally right on me. If I jumped into him, I probably would have died because all I did was stand there and he came on top of me and I died. So the only things I could have done, I guess I could have ducked low, like I could have slid underneath him. That's kind of BS though. So at this point, I think I'm done with Bit Trip Runner, unfortunately. I might play it some on the side, but it's probably going to be one of those Steam games that I uninstall and never touch again. Or at least not for a while. It was fun while it lasted, but it's just becoming a little bit more of a hassle to try to do a video. And this one's, you know, going to be pushing 12 minutes by the time the outro is done. And, yeah, we didn't even beat 1 level. So I think I'm going to go ahead and call it quits for Bit Trip Runner. Give it up on that one, unfortunately. So we will continue next time with a new video, or I should say a new game. I'm not entirely sure which one I want to play just yet, but I'm thinking maybe Pixel Piracy or something like that. I want to play a little bit of that. Pixel Piracy was a game that I did a game preview on way in the beginning of my channel, a little over a month ago now. I got a copy of it, so I figured I might as well go ahead and play that a little bit more too. So hope you guys enjoyed this one though. Got really close, but I couldn't do it, guys. I'm sorry. I let you guys down. So we'll see you next time though. Thank you so much for watching and sticking in there with me, and you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching my video today, guys. Make sure you check out my 1-month anniversary giveaway video, as well as the indie game preview on Soul Zero, which premiered yesterday. Hope you guys enjoyed the content. We do upload daily, so we'll see you next time.